What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. If you fuck with my channel, like and subscribe. Today's video is why does it look like so many teams want Lonzo Ball, man? If y'all have been keeping up with free agency, man, you've seen a lot of teams interested in Lonzo. They want to know his situation. A lot of teams want him. You had the Bulls, Clippers, even the Suns, Lakers, Celtics. Etc. There's so much more teams I'm not naming, but it seems like half of the league wants this kid, man. You know why, man? First, let's start off how he came into the NBA. Lonzo Ball came into the NBA as a number 2 pick. Remember, he got drafted to the Lakers. His first season, let's bring up his first season averages. He shot 30% from the three-point line and 45% from the free throw line. His second season on LA, this one LeBron came. He shot 33% from the three-point line and 41% from the free throw line. His third season, which is when he got traded to the Pelicans, he shot 37% from the three-point line, 56% from the free throw line. You know what I mean? So y'all see that. You look steady growth. His free throws got better. Look, he went from 45 to 41 to 56. It continuously got better, man. You see, his three-point went from 30 to 33 to 37. It consistently got better. He's showing that his work ethic is there. Like, he wants to get better. His last season, he shot 38% from 3. This year on the Pelicans. 38% from 3 and 78% from the free throw line, man. Teams love that. Teams loves a guy who wants to get better and improve. This dude has taken a steady improve and is becoming one of the better shooters in the league. Did y'all know this year that Lonzo Ball made more threes than Trae Young and Devin Booker? You know what I mean? Who are very good shooters? That is elite. You know what I mean? He went from a guy being a laughingstock when shooting the ball. You would never expect Lonzo to make it, to now being a really great shooter, consistent shooter, to a point where teams look at him as a three-point threat, to a point where if Lonzo's open, we all know it's cash, man. Teams love the dude who wants to improve. Teams loves a guy who wants to get better. Teams loves a guy with a strong work ethic, a dude who always improves, a dude who's not content with being average. Y'all see all these best players in the league? These teams throw them bags. You know what I mean? You know why? Because they're great and they're also willing to improve. You know what I mean? Stars are willing to improve. I'm not good at this thing this year. I'm going to get better the next year. You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons a lot of teams want him. You know what I mean? His three-point percentage has gotten better every year. His free throw percentage has gotten better every year. You know what I mean? He's becoming a better player. Also, y'all, another reason, he's a great fit on any team. Lonzo Ball is one of those dudes who he can't go wrong with him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, y'all? He could run the PG. He's a pure PG. He could get your stars going. You know what I mean? The Zach LaVines, the Brandon Ingrams, the LeBron James, the Anthony Davises. Y'all know why a lot of teams want this dude. That is another reason. He's a pure point guard. He's a selfless player. He looks for others before him. You know what I mean? He makes sure the whole team is running. Everybody's great. Remember, y'all, great teammate. Remember, in LA with Julius Randle, remember when Lonzo explained, you know why Julius Randle and Lonzo are so close? Lonzo told the Lakers, you know what I mean? He spoke up for him, man. He spoke up for Julius when in his rookie year. He spoke up for him, and they've been close ever since. You know what I mean? He's a selfless teammate. He looks out for his teammates, creates for them, gets them shots, gets them going. He's a great teammate. If you're missing shots, he's still going to feed you. He's still going to give you the ball. You know what I mean? And your stars need somebody who can run the point and have the whole team going. You know, I feel like people say Lonzo's not a leader. I disagree. He leads by example. He leads by you seeing what he's doing, man. You know what I mean? He's a quiet dude, but he's still a leader. He leads by example, man. And no team does not want that. That is a lot of teams want players like that. You know what I mean? A selfless dude who could create a pure point guard. You know what I mean? A pure point guard who gets everybody involved. A pure point guard who creates offense. A pure point guard who gets the team going. A pure point guard who can make the team run, make them have a faster pace. Y'all see, the best teams, yes, you have to know how to play in the half court, but the NBA is an easy bucket game. It's so easy to score in the league once you have a point guard like Lonzo Ball. Why? Because he's always pushing the offense. He's increasing the tempo. Teams run faster with Lonzo Ball on their team. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, y'all? Another thing, third reason, teams understood his situation in New Orleans, man. And teams understand the fact that he was still able to be productive in that situation he was in just shows a lot. You know, y'all, everybody that knows this channel, y'all know Lonzo Ball's situation in New Orleans, man. Being regulated to a small forward shooting guard, being his position was taken away from him, and he was still able to produce at a high level. You know what I mean? Teams know Lonzo can adapt into any situation. But a lot of those teams that are searching for him are not going to play him as a small forward. They know Lonzo's skill set is a point guard. He, in a 3-and-D role this year, Lonzo Ball averaged 6 assists a game. Do you understand how tough that is, man? You know what I mean? Y'all understand how tough that is. That's very hard to do in the game of basketball. When you're told to go in the corner and shoot and become one of the best shooters in the league still, and being able to pass, a shooter who could create for others, teams want that. That is a very needed play. This is a shooting game. You know what I mean? Teams understand this situation. They understand that's not how they're going to play him, that's not his full potential. So they're like, all right, we're going to take that risk, man, because Lonzo's a hard worker. He could shoot the three. He could create for others. You know what I mean? And he could speed up our tempo. He can increase how fast we run, increase the speed, increase the pace, create easy buckets for people, man. And that is very needed in the basketball. So those are 3 reasons right there why he's very wanted on all these teams. So everybody who has questions, oh, Lonzo, why do you want Lonzo? These are the reasons why I'm still going, man. You know what I mean? Lonzo Ball has just improved every year, man. You know what I mean? Also, man, another reason. If you watch the Pelicans, man, Lonzo Ball is a great off-the-ball player. You know, you can have him off the ball for some plays. Even though I'm not fine with that, bro. Even though I'm not fine with him to have him off the ball like consistently, like 9 plays, But you can still run off have your point guard off the ball some plays, create some plays for him. He's a great off-the-ball player. He can cut, and this year while he was cutting, the Pelicans weren't finding him on a lot of plays, He could cut. You could run a little pin down, a little off the ball screen for him. He could come off the curl, shoot the 3. He could come off a screen, shoot the 3. There's a lot of things he could do. He's always moving. He can make a moving 3. He's become that good of a shooter, man. You know what I mean, y'all? He's a great off the ball basketball player, which fits with a lot of teams. Any dude who can, you can run sets for, run screens for, run pin downs for, run all these plays for, to come off and shoot, is needed in the league. Y'all see Duncan Robinson, man. You see why he gets paid for so much. He can do all those things. Shooters are very, a necessity in this league, man. Especially a dude like Lonzo, man, who could do that and create. A pure point guard who can really shoot the basketball. You know what I mean, y'all? That is very needed in today's game. Especially now that this game is more of a shooter's league and more of a scorer's league, man. You know what I mean? Also, man, a lot of reason. It's the last reason. A lot of reason teams want Lonzo Ball is his age, man. You know what I mean? Lonzo Ball is 23 years old, averaging 15, 6, and 5. 15, 6, and 5. Lonzo Ball is an off-the-ball player, 23 years old, who's being limited, a young player who's 23 years old, averaging 15, 6, and 5. You know what I mean? In a weird role. Teams understand that this is not the best Lonzo Ball, man. But we also got to take an accountability his age. You know what I mean? Teams are looking at him like, yo, look, you're going to improve. We know that. In the first 3 seasons in the NBA, you've improved. So what you can be at 26 is scary because of your passing ability. He has generational passing ability. He could create. His playmaking, his IQ, his 3-point shooting is only going to get better, and his offensive game as a whole is going to get better. If you watch Lonzo this year, he became more aggressive as a player. He found his spots on the floor more. For those mid ranges, he got into the lane, got into the top of the key, stepped back and shot them. Even if he missed, I like the fact that he was getting into those shots. He's showing that he really works on these and then he's implementing it into the game, man. He's getting real comfortable with those shots. Teams are like, all right, you're 23 years old. Why go get Kyle Lowry? You know what I mean? When I could get Lonzo Ball, who's 23, improving at a rapid rate. Age has a lot to do in this. The fact that he's so good at this age, being limited, plays a factor in why free agency teams want him. Plays a factor in free agency. Plays a factor in why he's such a big target in free agency, man. Plays a factor in why he's probably going to get 18 to 25 million. Why a team is going to offer him the bat. Because we're looking at Lonzo now, and from what he has shown in the NBA, his ability to improve his skill set, we think he's going to be a way better player in 3 years. So we're really to take that risk and see his potential in those years. See his potential unfold in those years. Because we understand that this kid has it all. You know what I mean? But he's been misutilized. You know what I mean? But his age is still a big factor, man. We think he's going to be a way better player than he is right now. You know what I mean? Which is true, man. It's true. So, yeah, man. Lonzo Ball, I'm really expecting Lonzo Ball to get a huge bag this offseason, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. What do y'all think? Who do y'all think is going to sign him, man? It's Dave James. I'm out, man. Let me know what team y'all think will sign Lonzo Ball. And y'all, give me video ideas. I don't want to just be regulated to doing Lonzo Ball videos. I want to talk about the whole league too, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's Dave James. I'm out, man.